Fundamentally, 3D1 is a 3D printing, design and development company. We have a diverse team of business, creative and engineering specialists, and it's this combined expertise which allows us to deliver real-world 3D printing solutions. So while we have the resources to print a 3D model, such as an architectural model, we also have the ability to provide many other services in many other areas, such as the design and prototype development of new products. A recent example of this has been a collaboration with a local Queensland-based hospital, where 3D1 has been the driving force behind the design and development of personalised radiation shields that are used by patients undertaking radiation therapy. Our success to date can largely be attributed to our ability to grasp and utilise the incredible potential that 3D printing technologies offer. Every day we see new applications, whether it be manufacturing processes or in everyday life, where 3D printing technology is changing things for the better. So what is 3D printing? Basically, it's the printing of a three-dimensional object that's achieved using an additive process. That is, the laying down of successive layers of material until the finished object or model is formed. You can think of these layers as thinly sliced pieces of the horizontal cross-section. So in order to print in 3D, we must first have a virtual three-dimensional drawing of the object that you want printed. So there are fundamentally two ways in which you can get this virtual three-dimensional drawing. The first is to take an existing object and to scan it using a 3D scanner. And the second is to create a computer-aided design file or CAD file. Once we have these files, we can print the object. So basically we can produce four styles of 3D printed models. A block model, which details the exterior of the model without any internal details. We can do a cross-section model that shows the external detail, plus it also highlights internal features within that cross-section. We can do a terrain model, which is effectively a topographically accurate contour model. And finally, an urban planning model that displays both the topographically accurate terrain model, but also includes the built form for added detail. 3D1 has three different types of models that it can offer. Fused deposition modelling, or more commonly known as FDM, which is our basic model. It's low detail, low resolution, the minimum feature thickness is only 2 mm, there's a matte finish, and this is really ideal for concept evaluation and assessment. Stereolithographic models, or SLA models, are our premium models. They're high detail, high resolution, goes down to a minimum feature thickness of 0.5 mm, and it's perfect for the finished form product, client presentations and marketing purposes. So as a client, you can have any of the four model styles produced in any of the three types of printing. However, each type of model has its own unique characteristics, and so ultimately the level of detail displayed on the model depends on the level of detail captured in your 3D file, the 3D printing method that we use, and then finally the finished size of the model that you commission us to make for you. Now, to print a polygonal model, we accept STL, FBX or OBJ file types. For laser cutting, such as the contour or topographical models, we require DXF files. Now, the file that you provide for 3D printing needs to be a closed single shell representation of the finished product that you want, meaning that the surface of your 3D model drawing needs to be free of holes or overlapping surfaces. Now, of course, we can clean the files up for you, that's no problems, but there are fees associated with this, and it's an additional service that takes additional amount of time. By combining unit modules, we can effectively print or build a model to whatever size that you require. It's unlimited. The short answer is yes. Once printed, we can add additional finishes to the model, as well as additional details to enhance the finished product. Internal lighting, colour, landscaping, contextual contour or terrain, all of these can be added if that's what the required outcome is. Compared to traditional model building, 3D printing is a very cost-effective way to produce a high-quality finished product at an accelerated time frame. If you'd like to learn more about 3D1 or in fact about how 3D printing can help you or your business, then visit our website 3d1.com.au. As we say, if you can imagine it, we can 3D print it.